Yes guys, Lil Jar here and welcome back to another video. In this video today, I'm going to be telling you my World Cup prediction and see who is going to be winning this in Qatar. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below what videos you want to see from me next. I was going to use Optimillion for my prediction thing, but I was a bit too late, so now I've got to use a Telegraph. I feel like a Tory, but the show must go on. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm not speaking like this the entire. Now for the first group, Group A, you got Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal and Netherlands. Now listen, let's be real here, Qatar are going all the way. They are winning the World Cup. I might as well end this video here. Goodbye. But all jokes aside, I'm actually very confident that Netherlands will probably do very well in this group. I mean, I've already seen the Qatar-Ecuador game. Ecuador played very well against Qatar, and the Qatar just doesn't look that good. But Netherlands, I'm very confident. Senegal, they don't have Mane though. They don't have Mane for this World Cup. I'm going to put Netherlands first, Senegal second still, Ecuador and Qatar in third and fourth. And I just feel like Ecuador could do well, but I feel like Senegal still have a strong squad, even though they don't have Mane. But they've got players like Ismail Assar, Koulibaly, Mendy, Idrissa Gueye. I feel like their squad overall is just a bit stronger than Ecuador's. And obviously Netherlands is first because I feel like they've got the strongest squad out of the entire group and they have really good team cohesion. I feel like Netherlands could potentially go far in this tournament. Next up is Group B and you've got England, Iran and Wales. And I forgot to mention the US. Whoops, my bad. Let's be honest, lads, it's fucking coming out, mate. It's fucking coming out to England, mate. Mwah. But I feel like England would do very well in the squad. I feel like they've got a very, very strong squad for this tournament. Not picking Tomori or someone like Ivan Toney may have been a bit of a mistake. The Qatari heat might be a bit of a factor for them as well. But I feel like I'm still confident that they'll do very well in this group. Iran, I don't know too much about Iran, but I feel like they've got decent players. They've got Taremi, Jack, I can't remember his name, but he used to play for Brighton, or still does. No idea. And then you got the US, who've got a decent squad. Obviously, they've got Tyler Adams, Christian Pulisic, Aronson, Matt Turner, Gio Reyna. They've just got like a very decent squad, and I feel like they do well. And then Wales, obviously, I feel like they just turn up in tournaments, and this is their first World Cup in a while, and I feel like they will turn out. But I just don't know if they'll beat the US. But my final take on this is England in first place. I think I'm just gonna go US in second and Wales third and Iran fourth. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like Wales might not do it. But you know, mate, we all know it's coming up. No, I'm playing. I'm not even English. I don't even know why I'm doing the accent. Anyway, let's move on to Group C. Next up, we've got Group C, and we've got Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. I'm clearly repping the Argentina shirt. Lionel Messi on the back. Love to see it. And now for this group, I feel like it's debatable. I can't lie. I feel like Poland could really do something this year. They could do bits low-key. I feel like Poland might genuinely be a dark horse to watch out for. They could genuinely reach the quarterfinals, in my opinion. I mean, Mexico have got a solid side as well. They've got a few veterans in their squad. Ochoa always turns up for a World Cup. I mean, for me, I feel like Argentina are first. I feel like that's just something that's guaranteed. And then I'm thinking of just who's second and third between Poland and Mexico. You know what? I feel like Poland will be extra motivated. I feel like they really want it. It might be Lewandowski's last World Cup. Maybe he might play another one. I feel like this might be his last chance to do something with Poland. So I think he's going to massively turn up. Poland will come second and Mexico will come third with Saudi Arabia coming fourth. Now, let's move on to Group D. Well, Group D. What a tough group. And now a lot of people on paper would be like, well, how's this tough? Let me explain it to you. So a lot of people think there is a World Cup curse, which realistically I don't really believe in curses, but this one is pretty crazy. So it all started in 1998 where France won the World Cup that year, but then in the 2002 World Cup they got knocked down in the group stage. Now Brazil actually won the World Cup in 2002 and then got out of the group stage in 2006, but it kind of only applies to European teams because Italy won the World Cup in 2006 and then got knocked out in the group stage in 2010, coming dead last. Spain won the World Cup in 2010 and then they got knocked out in 2014. Germany won in 2014 and then went out of the group stage in 2018. France won the World Cup in 2018 and now we're here at present day to see if they can break the curse that they started. Their form in recent games have been poor. They've even played Denmark twice and lost twice as well. We've even got injuries like Nkunku, Benzema, Pogba and Kante are all out as well. Mainan, Presnel Kimpembe. So the team is a little bit weakened, but they still got the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Antoine Griezmann, Giroud, who always deliver for France. And they got a young midfielder, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Guendouzi, Vertu, and they still got a solid defense. So I do reckon they'll do all right, but recently things have not been going too well. So group with France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. I think Denmark are going to come first. But the thing is, a lot of people think Australia will come second. I genuinely still see France coming second. second. I will be so honest. France will still come second in my opinion. And Australia will just missing out on Tunisia coming fourth. Listen, I want to believe in my Aussies, but I can't see it, mate. The thing is, I want to believe in the Aussies, but I can't. I just can't see it. But anyway, I'm sorry Aussie fans, but let's move on to Group E. Don't know why I did the Aussie accent, but let's move on to Group E. Next up we've got Group E, and this is a very, very good group. We've got the likes of Spain, Costa Rica, no I'm playing, it's Costa Rica, Germany and Japan. The thing is, I'm very confident that Spain could do well in here, but I feel like their attack in general and just the players overall are a bit inexperienced. I mean, I feel like the defense itself and a bit of the midfield is a bit experienced, but I feel like I don't know what they could do this World Cup. And Germany obviously just have good experience all around this. They've got people like Jamal Musiala, he's literally got the top goals and assists in the Bundesliga this season, and you've got like young strikers like Mokoko doing well. They've even got Fulkrug that's been in really, really good form. He's won 2 Player of the Month in a row. So I feel like the German squad just slightly a bit better than Spain. So you know what, I'm gonna put Germany first, I'm gonna put Spain second, and then I think Japan are gonna come third, and Costa Rica are gonna end up in fourth, unfortunately. But for Group F, oh, I put this the wrong way. That is so... Right, so next up we got Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Now, Croatia are a very, very strong squad. I feel like they're very underrated. Canada, with their first tournament, I feel like I just don't know if they could beat a team like Croatia, though. And Morocco have got a very solid squad as well. They got Hakim Ziyech, Hakimi, Taarabt as well. And I feel like they just got a very, very good squad in general. But Belgium, we all know, I feel like the Golden Generation's final chance of doing something. I mean, they came third in the last World Cup, but I feel like this is their final, real final chance to see if they'll win the World Cup. Obviously, they got the likes of De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku, Vertonghen still playing, Courtois. They got De Ketelaere, Jeremy Doku as well, Tielemans. They've just got a very, very solid squad. So I feel like this one's slightly easy for me. I'm going to put Belgium first, Croatia second, and I think Canada are actually going to come last. I cannot lie. We've got 2 more groups to go. Let's move on to Group G. Now for Group G, we have got Brazil, and oh boy. And honestly, Brazil were genuinely one of the favorites to win the entire World Cup. I need to stop dancing like this. What am I doing? But yeah, Brazil have got a very, very strong squad for this. Obviously, they've got Neymar, but they got Vinicius Jr., Jesus, Martinelli, Rafinha, Richarlison, who plays very, very well for Brazil. But will they regret not taking Firmino? They've got Pedro, bangs in goals for Flamengo as well. And obviously, their midfield is defensively super strong as well. Their goalkeeper choice is solid as well, and their defense is a rock. You can maybe argue the fullbacks are a bit iffy, but I feel like they've got one of the strongest, if not the strongest squad in this entire World Cup. Then you got Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Which, to be fair, Serbia are looking very good. They got like Mitrovic, Vlahovic, nah, stop. Switzerland with like Shaqiri, who always shows up in international tournaments, and Xhaka as well, and Sommer, Bolo. They've just got a very, very good side as well. And then Serbia also have a link with Savic as well. Honestly, it's so hard to decide between these two, I'll be so honest. And Cameroon have got a decent squad as well. I mean, they got Eric Choupo-Moting. I feel like, you know what, forget this. They're winning the entire World Cup. Nah, but seriously, all jokes aside, I think we're going to put Brazil in first. I'm going to go Serbia. I feel like Serbia will have a bit more firepower, and then Switzerland and Cameroon in last. Now, let's move on to my personal favorite, Group H, and that is because you've got Portugal, my country, and we'll be seeing if we can finally get one of our hands on this. Honestly, bro, please. But apart from Portugal, you got Ghana, Uruguay, and Korea. This group is tough because I don't know who will come first, because I feel like Portugal in group stages, they can be very, very iffy. Very, very iffy. Like in the last World Cup, we came second. We came second in the Euro group in 2020 as well, and even third in the 2016 one. But a lot of people feel like the fault of this Portugal team is the manager, and I can agree, to be fair. It would be nice to have an attacking manager for such an attacking team. You've obviously got not only Cristiano Ronaldo, but you got João Felix, Rafael Leão, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Otávio, Ricardo Horta, Antonio Silva, Andre Silva as well. But will they regret not taking the likes of Rafa, who's been doing bits for Benfica, and Renato Sanchez, who always performs on the big stage? The defense is solid too. Ruben Dias, Rafa Guerreiro, Cancelo, Pep being a veteran, but honestly him still being solid on his day. But Uruguay have obviously got a strong squad. They now got the likes of Valverde playing his first World Cup as well. Probably right now top 3 midfielders in the world, and he's not even playing in midfield. That's how insane he is. And then you've obviously got Suarez, Cavani, Nunez. It's very, very dangerous attack. And Korea, obviously, you've got the likes of Hwang Hee-chan, Heung-min Son, King Min Jae, who's been very, very solid for the athlete this season. And Ghana, they've got a strong squad as well with Thomas Partey. I feel like this is our last chance to really grab Ronaldo. So I feel like, you know what, I'm confident in my team. I'm going to go Portugal first, Uruguay in second, and obviously Ghana in third with Korea being fourth. Now that's the group stage done, let's get on to the knockouts. I'm staying in one shirt for this, by the way, just letting you know. We've now got the round of 16, and now we've got matchups like Netherlands versus USA, Argentina versus France. Oh boy, that is they literally played in the last World Cup together in the round of 16. Oh my days, that face up again. Will Messi get his revenge or Mbappe perform yet again? England versus Senegal, that's a decent matchup. Denmark versus Poland, that'll be a good game. Germany versus Croatia, oof, these clashes are insane. For Brazil versus Uruguay, oh gosh, that was a good matchup. Belgium versus Spain, oof, and Portugal versus Serbia, wow. I feel like the Netherlands might have the easiest game. Honestly, I'm thinking between Netherlands and USA and Portugal and Serbia having the easiest game, but these games are very good. Netherlands versus USA, I feel like this is an easy one. I think I'm just going to go Netherlands for this one. I feel like the US will get knocked out in the round 16. I'm sorry, my American fans, but I feel like you guys are going to go Argentina versus France. And I feel like Argentina really got that strong squad, and I feel like they're really going to push for that World Cup, push for Messi's potential last World Cup. So I feel like Argentina are going to go through. England versus Senegal, oh, okay. Senegal have no Mane either, but the things like he might get to the England players, but I feel like England will do solidly, and I feel like England will go through to the round 16. Denmark versus Poland. Oh, now this is a tough one because Poland looked decent for this tournament, but Denmark, they're a very good team, and how they performed in the Euros was absolutely second to none. They were unreal. It was a shame they got knocked out in the semi-finals, but I feel like Denmark will go through in this one. Germany versus Croatia. Will Croatia create more World Cup upsets? I don't know. I don't know if they could this year. Modric is aging, but he's aging like fine wine, so he's still a decent player. They've got Kovacic as well. Obviously, Rakitic retired from international football, but Germany's squad just does look solid. I cannot lie. So I feel like I'm actually going to go with Germany to knock out Croatia, but honestly, these are so tough. Brazil versus Uruguay. Oh boy. Wow, I feel like Brazil are absolute favourites for this, so I feel like they just won't mess around with a team like Uruguay, because Uruguay are very solid, by the way. I feel like Brazil are going to win that. They won't cruise it, but they will win. Belgium or Spain? Well, this is very tough. But you know what? Belgium, I feel like Belgium are going to go through on that one. Belgium's squad is absolutely unreal, and I feel like if injuries don't happen, they're gonna blossom realistically. Portugal versus Serbia. I've got to back my country here. Listen, we'll literally even get revenge for the whole World Cup qualification mishap anyway. So we are definitely going through for this one. Come on, Portugal, I believe. Now onto the quarterfinals. Gosh, this is tough. This is such a tough one. We have Netherlands versus Argentina, Germany versus Brazil, England versus Denmark, and Belgium versus Portugal. This is horrible. I hate doing predictions because I feel like I could be so wrong at times, but at the same time you can be really right. Now Netherlands versus Argentina, I feel like Argentina are gonna have that edge. I mean, they literally won the finalissimo again against Italy. I mean, Italy didn't even qualify for the World Cup, and Netherlands, it's been a while since they've been in an international tournament apart from, I guess, Euro 2020, and they didn't really do that well. So I'm confidently gonna say Argentina will make it through. Now for Germany and Brazil, I feel like Brazil will really want that revenge for that 7-1 spanking, but I just don't know with Germany. Germany could pull off something mad here, but you know what, I'm gonna go Brazil. I feel like Brazil will not be messing about whatsoever. England versus Denmark. Denmark could well and truly get revenge for Euro 2020. I'm kind of just thinking live during the video. They might chuckle against Denmark, and I feel like Denmark will really want it. I feel like I'm just gonna go with England. I think England will make it to another semi-final. Will I regret saying that? I don't know. Now Belgium versus Portugal. This is not easy, because the thing is with Portugal, we've got a very solid squad. I feel like, and honestly, if we start the right players, I feel like we could start off this. We could actually do really well this tournament. We could do really well. I just don't know with Belgium. Belgium are such a tough squad. They've always been a very tough squad. If things play out right, I feel like Portugal could edge it, but I don't know. I don't know how Fernando Santos is gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna put faith in the manager. I think Portugal will make it through. I don't know though. Now for the semi-finals, Argentina versus Brazil and England versus Portugal. This is so much stress. What the hell? Why am I so stressed about this? The thing is, this could potentially be a Portugal Argentina fight. I want realistically, that's what I would want. Is what I would want. But I have to be serious here. Argentina obviously been in ridiculous form at the moment, and Brazil look like to have the strongest squad. And obviously Brazil just lost the Copa America to Argentina. Argentina winning 1-0, but I feel like Brazil will be more clinical this time, and Brazil will go through to the final. I feel like Argentina will get knocked out right there and there, and England versus Portugal. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, you man thought that this would come home to you. No, no, it's not coming home to you, because we are gonna go through to the final. I do not care. We are absolutely no. You know what? No, we are going to beat England. If we had to play England, we will beat them. Are you crazy? Having the you don't even have Reece James to pocket Leao this time. You have Trent Alexander. Trent versus Leao. Are you dumb? That guy is getting spun. No, I don't care. No, I don't care about anything else. I don't care. I don't care if Maguire is so good in international tournaments. Portugal are going through to the final, and we're going Brazil versus Portugal. The battle of the Portuguese. What is better? Portuguese or Brazilian Portuguese? Oh my days. It's a battle between Denada and Janada. Janada. The people who speak Portuguese will understand what I just said. As much as I want to say this could come home to Portugal, I think it's going to go home to Brazil. I really want to say Portugal, but I feel like Brazil are going to take it. And that is it. Brazil, people are saying Brazil to win the entire World Cup. I feel like it is really in Brazil's favour. But Portugal, man, I just don't know how I'd feel if Portugal were to reach all the way to the final and lose. I just don't know. Oh, people are saying Portugal are third to win, Brazil are second, and Argentina, I don't know. I feel like Argentina do look very, very solid. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like Brazil just do have a little bit of that edge this tournament. So there you have it. I predict that Brazil that will win the World Cup and crush Portuguese hearts all over the world. I think the player of the tournament will be Neymar. I feel like Neymar will just really turn up for Brazil, and I think the top goal scorer will also be Neymar. I think France will make it through over Australia, but they will get knocked out in round of 16. But you know, there are a few controversial decisions. This was a very hard video to make, but that'll be it from me today. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But let me know your World Cup predictions in the comments. Let me know who you have going all the way to win this trophy. Make sure you guys check out my other socials, like my Instagram. We're almost at 100k. My Twitch, I'm going to start streaming them more, especially for the World Cup. My Twitter and my TikTok. A lot of people don't know this, but I also have a Discord as well. Everything will be in the link in the description, so you can join through there. But have a blessed day, you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.